Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, let's see if you get a notification. Well, I'll have my evening coffee with you. Who knows? I can hear Emily cackling like a witch in the other room. It's not even early. It's midnight. Okay. No notifications gone out. Never mind. It is for who it is. We're using the Druid Craft Tarot. I've had to turn the radio off, a little bit depressing. Okay. She seems to be having fun in now. I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I want to check in on the energy. It's been I can tell by the readings I do, especially personal readings, and there's definitely this kind of shift, this change. So you wanted to be seen, didn't you? I know, but it's all good. Okay, so I'm not going to stay on too long. We're just going to have a coffee in the chat, and I'm getting off. I actually feel like watching a movie in bed. Okay, I don't know if that will transpire. Depends how long I'm on here for. Okay, so this is an awesome card to have. It's the Six of Wands. Hi, guys. I was wondering if I was alone. It was just one person. A notification hasn't come out, has it? I don't think so. I don't know what actual YouTube. Okay. Sorry, guys, buffering. Laurie, there's something in the air. I can tell by the readings I've been doing, my personal readings. And I just thought before, I've just sent my final video. So we have the laptop free. And there was no way, after the readings I've done today, there's no way that I'm kind of leaving that energy there. Can't have the radio on. Hi, T-Rose. Okay, so the clan's here. Hi, Once Beloved. Thank you for your amazing synchronicity. Have you had loads? I've received them also through my actual readings or personal appointments. You know what I'm saying? You're wearing your red jumper. I've painted my nails kind of orangey for tomorrow. It's kind of the best I was going to get. So I'm kind of prepared. There's no way in this world I could do that tomorrow. It'd be actually such a good job. Look at this. This has not been, what I tend to do is paint my nails, and then in the morning you can't really scrub around them, and it doesn't take your nail varnish off your actual nail, but it will off the skin, rather than trying to piss around like. And it was like, oh my goodness, look at this job, first attempt. There's hardly anything on the outsides, hardly any excess. Listen to me talking about my nails. But look, not a bad job. I reckon someone's been practicing, because I realise I do feel like it's my masculine doing my nails. It's like, wow, I don't know who's taken over tonight, but he wants reward and recognition for it. Okay. I've seen Alana. Hi, Alana. Okay. Winds and storms. I can't read that word in between. It's raining over there. It's a raining man. I was actually going to come on. Radio's off. Too depressing. That song. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Hi, Bond. How we doing? Okay. Anyway, my eyes have gone all blurry. I had a dream. My eyes went all blurry. Just getting back from taking pictures of clouds. Awesome. I wonder what's in them. You're wearing a red bra, Carol. Saucy. I do have the Tarot of Sexual Magic out. Oh, nice nails. Yeah, they're okay, aren't they? Not normally a colour I'd wear often, but hey, I had a look. It was the closest to orange we're going to get. I'm not doing them yellow. I wouldn't even possess a yellow nail varnish. Okay, it's not happening. That's just not my colour. I've got to try and find something yellow. Okay, it doesn't matter, because we're just dealing with the now, and I know that I'm already here. I'm already in my orange day. I'm on the 22nd already, and it is 036, so it says on that clock. Is that clock right? 0035. Okay. I love red on you. Do you like red on me? Oh, I don't have many red clothes. You're not being able to finish the collective readings recently. I don't know why. Don't worry about it. I haven't even been watching them back either, or I might only just get a bit of it. Do not fear. It is all in order. Don't worry about what you're only drawn on when you're drawn on. And it's fine. You don't need it so much. Okay. You're wearing your only yellow shirt? Okay. I might have to nick something of Emily's. I know she's got some. Oh, actually, she does. What did I put on the other day because I was cold? It's not a show that I watch, but she does. I'm probably going to say the name wrong. Rick and Morty? Is it wrong? Anyway, I think she's got like a yellow jumper. Could be orange. I've got orange sorted. I just wear my V-neck orange jumper. That's the. Oh, I have an orange top. If it's really hot, I do have an orange top. Okay. Anyway, look at us talking about our attire. Yellow is a comfy colour supposed to soothe the soul. Yeah, I'm up for trying like to yellow on. It's not like I'm anti it. I just don't have yellow clothes. My kids suit yellow better because of their blonde hair. Yellow just isn't, light colours aren't really mine that I would say. I'm not saying they don't suit me, just haven't tried them, have I? So you don't normally see me in like pale colours often. Maybe a bit of pink, splash of pink. A dash of pink. Frost warning tonight. Interesting. I can't do yellows or some greens, my skin tone, exactly. And like when I go shopping, I kind of always hold the clothing up. And if it looks like you're drained, like in the mirror, you think that's not the colour. You want it to kind of make you look alive. But sometimes I do buy these clothes thinking, and I don't wear them. So I just don't buy the colours that I haven't been wearing. There was a point when I never used to wear pattern. I'm allowing like the patterns in a little bit. Anyway, we'll deal with yellow on Thursday, I believe. It's Wednesday today, isn't it? For me, it is. So we're going to have a look. Your closet, that's mine. Black, blue, green, red. They're all autumn colours. Navy blue, blues, jeans. My jeans are black, blue, different shades of blue. Not really light jeans. Don't really do light blue jeans. I got rid of some white jeans the other day because I realised I've only worn them twice. But I can kind of kick them to Megan. Them guys, yeah, recycling. As far as I get rid of my clothes, I kind of go, do you want any of this? And I love it, the people that can wear pastels. I don't feel like me. So there's no point wearing clothes you don't feel comfortable. I think all of us have done that, haven't we? It's like I just want to be like a plain Jane when it comes to my clothing. I quite like just plain colours, and my clothes last me for years. I don't think I've actually really purchased any clothes in a good couple of years, but I don't have the need for them, so it seems silly to just go and buy new clothes when I have so many. Okay. You teared up during the Rose reading. I'm going to have to listen to those. Like listen, because I don't remember the messages. I remember they were awesome. But I actually feel I need to watch Scarlet. Maybe I should tell you before I do it which one I choose at the time. No, because I don't want to influence you. Maybe I should write it on a piece of paper and let you know in the next video. I don't know. I just thought it's fascinating. All of you guys, most of you, because I've had obviously since then, but originally you had all chose Rose. I think you can leave comments for each other on that video. It's yours to play with and to leave your comments. So I believe you'll all be able to see it. If I've sent you the link for that video, you can only view that if I've sent you the link. It's not private, it's just unlisted, which makes it easier for me. So you guys can have a good little chat and discuss, like, I'm pleased. I thought they were really beautiful messages. I wish more people would actually just donate, even if they can't do the 1111, because there's some wicked messages in there. Anyway. You needed to hear that message. I needed to hear your email as well, Sherry. You can make me cry. You girls, yeah, you girls and guys, but mostly you girls. You're just beautiful souls. I'm just very appreciative to have you here. Okay. You're transplanting a bush today, laughing, telling Gaia the divine feminine is ready to go, move, turn near. That's exactly what's happening. Is the divine feminine is ready to go. I meant every word. I know you did, and so did I. Okay, it's beautiful. 444 and miracles this week. Yeah, it's like you better believe it as well. It's not a time to stop believing, and it's not a time to get scared and run away, which is what might be. I don't know. The energy definitely. I've been so teary. It's unbelievable, and it's like, was it like? No, I went for a little sleep earlier, and the tears were just falling, and then when I woke up, I went for it was. I dreamt a lot. I can't put any sense to the dreams, but I dreamt a lot. And halfway through, just that little nap for one, Tia slept actually on my pillow, which she never does. She was real next to me. And I just allowed her to. I don't know what it was. It was quite comforting. It's like she wanted to comfort me. When I was crying, she was just kind of like looking at me. And I'm kind of thinking, I don't know where these are flowing from. They were just flowing. I thought, stop, you're going to give me puffy eyes. Anyway, I fell asleep. Woke up halfway through, like about an hour. I had about a 3-hour sleep. So about an hour and a half into it, I woke up, went to the toilet. I swear I must have just had my eyes closed. When I come back into bed, the sun was beaming through, and I laid, and all I had was this sunshine, and it was doing all these messages, and then I fell back to sleep. So I'm not tired, but I am tired, if that makes sense. I don't know what happened. And then I become teary again until I got into my work, and I've had a couple of sessions since then, and it's a bit more clearer. Did that make fucking sense? I don't know. I've given up trying to make sense of this now. Okay. What's Bond asking? I do not see a donate option here. Not on this. When I do the lives, I don't even think it gives me an option to put the description. I think I can do it afterwards, but not as many people watch the lives back as they do with like my one that we premiere is fine. Because I'm not actually talking to you, am I? I'm not interacting at that time. We're only interacting on the live chat. And very few people actually click that live chat on the replay, apart from maybe you guys to see how it syncs up. So you just watch a video, which is fine for them because they don't have this. So that's why it's not in here. Have a look in one that will have like, whenever I do a live, I try to actually give you a picture like of me. So normally the white background one would be a recorded, and normally there I put them in the description box. I think it should work. Should be fine. Okay. Just if you can, try and follow what I kind of state in there, and like email me after and let me know your pile, because even if you put it in the PayPal, I don't bloody see it. It's easier if you can kind of just email me, but I'll get it some way, shape or form. And I know when to send it out. Hi, Jeremy. You can send a super chat. I don't have super chat. I'm not monetized. I don't even know what any of this stuff means. Super chat takes a hell of a percentage of your money. Okay. PayPal's like, they take enough. I can't remember how much. They take nearly up to £1 on 1111 donation as a fee, I believe. So I haven't really, and I don't really want to get into that. It's not really, yeah. I don't think it's a hardship to click on a link and donate if you have a PayPal account. Super chat. Yeah, not yet. I'm not saying never. It's just there's so much. There's just me. And there's just a lot for me to, I rarely even have time to sit down and actually work on business. And I'm trying to get more discipline with that, like being more organised to keep the momentum going. Okay. You just listen to that reading too, Brenda? I don't know which one they're talking about. Oh, right, let's go to Laurie. She's exhausted. The signs and synchronations are there. I'm just not feeling it. Yeah, they are. Yeah, there has been a disconnect. The signs and synchronizations are still telling you the same thing, and they're still leading you to union with your divine masculine. There's no kind of getting away from that. The synchronizations are too accurate. So I don't really know what kind of game's going on there, but there has been this definite surrender for the divine feminines. Girls don't play games except football. What games we playing? Football. Football crazy. I did work on stuff for Rubber Soul too. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, I'm just a bit wiped out today. I've been quite quiet. Haven't really spoken much to the children. I don't really like to when I'm in this kind of, I'm not going to say it's an uncertainty, but like I said, it's just like trying to figure this stuff out. It's just, I was going to do a Celtic cross stars because I'm with 16 minutes 51 in. Chevy, we had a meeting today and my principal said they doubt summer school will happen. Trying to let go of the fear of that financially and seeing it as an opportunity. It'll be a test, Chevy, for you to let go of the fear financially, not to worry. There's other options. There's other ways that you can generate your income. And I think the biggest lesson is really about us being entrepreneurs so that we don't actually rely on others in future to be able to pay us. We can tap into our own talents and skills, and we'll ensure that this does never happen again. Okay. That's what I feel. It's a big kick up the arse time, isn't it? It is definitely an opportunity. Bond. Been sleepy, doing lots of meditation. Hugged your tree. Awesome. The wind blew top to roots. I felt a wave and waves. I've got it all coming and hums. My tree hugged me back. I've got all goosebumps, chills going down my back in a good way. It's nice. Okay. Oh, I'm chesty. I just breathed in and it went. It made a noise. It's gone. You've been walking in abundance faith for years. You have to, and it can get tiring, can't it, when you're really on like that on the bread line, and you kind of think shit, and that's kind of like, it's hard. I'm not going to say it's not. It's hard to keep yourself going, especially when you don't have a boss and you're not being told what to do. What happens then? It's like it really is all in your hands, and it is tiring and it's hard, and sometimes you just want to give up and maybe even go back to the corporate world because it seems easier until you just handed over all your time again. It's not worth the sacrifice. Not for your faith in divine. It's coming. You have to believe it. It's coming, and it's coming. I've got goosebumps again. It's coming so big. It's going to blow you away. And you can't sit there and tell me you don't think that you're worthy of a share of that, because I know that you guys know how to use that money and distribute it. It is already here. You should be feeling very abundant inside. Okay, we have the messed upness of the sign synchronizations, picking up on different energies, picking up on your masculine's emotion, maybe hearing their thoughts, their anger, their frustration. And just the only thing I really kind of thought earlier is I'm just going to ignore it. That's not a reflection of me. So masculines, I think, are going or have been through it. I hope they got the message today, because that was quite a serious message, as in be on the right side of karma. Well, we're talking about the Six of Wands. Look, they're returning. Now, actually, their followers look like they're holding their heads down. So I feel that this is a very quiet return. Okay, the divine masculine is looking proud here. He's holding himself up. Oh, his hair's grown. Oh, it's not. Well, his hair might have grown. He might have got himself a beard, full beard. He's got a bird with him. So he's actually carrying a bird. I thought it was like possibly his beard had separated like and gone down like this. He has a bird. On his knee is I've got the chills quite a lot. On his knee is an orb of green light. Remember that this is what we're going to be talking about, the Six of Wands. Can you tell me what you see from that after I've just said? I can see red clouds. He's got his red cape on. Maybe he's joined our club today. He's just not saying. Maybe he's wearing red and green. I'm not sure. The need to love. There's a need to love. To actually be able to love authentically and for that to be received. Many of us are great lovers. We just come across people that can't accept being loved. So to actually be able to give that love and know that it's appreciated, there's a need to love here. And I feel like, I don't know why, but before it's too late. So an aging thing. All the men are quite mature in the background. It's like a gentleman's club. The leader of the gentleman's club. How awesome would that be? I'm going to have a look at what you say. See if I can hold this up while I have a look. I get a bit shaky on this arm. Mine can't grow a beard. That's funny. What's wrong with him? He needs to man up. Can't grow a beard. I mean, that's what Megan was saying about Jamie. He's got his little bold bit here. Too cute. Doesn't matter, it's unique to them if they choose to have a beard. Oh, I'm missing all this. Okay, I'll try and check out that song, Lovey. Leanne Rimes sings with a male chorus. Wow. I do feel abundance, lots of loving energy around. Yeah, I do. And it did drop today, though. And I kind of slipped back into the blues. It's like you're in the beds. Need to get grounded, gal. So, but I'm aware when that happens and I know I can't stay there. So you have to physically, mentally, spiritually pull yourself out of it. Okay. The beard parted. That's what I felt. But what's his bird? Can you see from there? Okay. I see the flags. Well, they look a bit fucking tattered. Who saw the flags? Lana. What do you see with the flags? Look, don't they look tattered? A bit worn out. Triumph. Can you see DM? Yeah, that's him now. Well, like all the people that he's meant to be setting an example. Like he already has his followers. He's already admired. He just needs to lead the way. It does need a divine masculine to lead the way for the masculines. Do you not agree? Okay, let's carry on. Let's Harry on. My dad's, well, it's Henry, but Harry. Let's Harry on. Yeah, that would be awesome. He's 89 soon. And he's well alive and kicking. He is earthly. He is. The colours are, aren't they? Very earthly. He's of this earth. Dancing with Consciousness. Hi. I made a playlist for the guy I'm seeing for his 36th birthday and called it 36 Reasons Why I Dig You. That's so proper cute. It was super cheesy, but I think kind of cute. Yeah. Might be the kind of stuff to make your divine masculine run away. No, like, listen, they not anymore. They're ready. They're needing love. It's like that's what they've run away from. That kind of stuff. Don't you think that's super cute? Even though it might feel a bit alien to receive that, or maybe I don't know whether slightly embarrassing. I think that's the most. I'd love a man to send me a bloody playlist with 36 reasons why I dig you. I think, but I was having this conversation today with someone, and I was saying it's like, as divine feminines, I personally feel as if that expression of love that we've been trying to give, and it's such authentic love. That's really what scared the divine masculine. It's like, not that we've been punished, but I just want to stay out of it now, because I don't want to regret wanting to do those things and for gazing at my divine masculine with like puppy dog eyes, or or saying things, but it just seems to trigger them, or it did seem to trigger them. And it's like, I just want to stay out of that. I don't want to change my love and how I express my love. And I definitely don't want to be made to feel that it's something that's not appreciated, needed, required. Anyway, so that's what I'm just at this point where it's like, I'm going to stay out of this now. It's I'm not. I think that's the most beautiful stuff ever to do. Us women are like proper romantic guys. I just think that's lovely. Anyway, but I've missed loads. It was all the songs I've had stuck in my head since I met him. That's beautiful. See, that's so sweet. Sounds amazing. See how it sounds amazing? There's so many I've sent him over the years. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, Laurie, especially if your masculine allows it. The rider is an earthly fellow, even though he is a fire element. You kind of like tarot. I love tarot. Once you get over kind of like all the voodoo stigma that comes with it, I never ever anticipated that I'd be doing tarot. I love it. I said to someone today, I love it. I love how it brings it all together. Like you could sit here and think, well, what are the odds? Anyway. Oh, look, I'm missing. I'm missing. I'm not missing. I'm here. It's all good. I'm present. I want to carry on reading. Close to 60, but I'm going to live my guides, to 117. Well, I had set it to 101. I mean, and this was even before spirituality. I tell you what happened was, what's his name? Alan Pease. He is a body language expert. And in my network marketing days, he actually come to one of our meetings. And he told a story about he was actually going to get like a stamp, a tattoo, a bit like one that you would stamp onto a cow's arse or wherever they stamp it onto, like, they stamp meat, don't they? Especially pork on the crackling on the, what do you call it, rind. And he joked about actually having his date of death like tattooed on him, and it kind of made me think, and it was like, okay, yeah. But I thought 101. I think we can go so much further than that. So sweet. Everyone thinks that's so sweet. You wrote too much. Look, you haven't wrote too much. I'm just not catching up. I will move through it, Laurie. Go through it all, not around it. Yeah, me as well. It's just like, especially when I wanted to try and stop myself from crying, it was like, oh no, you're not allowed to do that. Let it flow. And it does. You feel so much more clearer once you allow it to flow, and you don't kind of go, oh, I'm being silly. It's like, no, flow. It wants to be felt, doesn't it? Emotions want to be felt. All of them. All of them. this come up in one of my readings. It was like, it's okay to feel however you feel. And don't let anyone ever tell you that it's not. Okay. He's loved by lots of people. Yeah, so is my divine masculine. He even knows that. I will move through it. Oh, we've read that part. When I see the card, I think he's thinking what he needs to release from his life to be happy and realizing I'm the one. I see power couple for us, haha. Don't haha, it's no joke. Yeah, me as well. Well, it's one of the, I don't know where that's gone. Where's my little card? The power couple, influential world leaders. I've had that on a card that's exactly the same as the True Love Channel of Love cards. And it says the power couple, influential world leaders. That's what I see. That would do the job. So, but that is what my readings have been coming up with, not just mine. I haven't actually checked in with YouTube, but I have seen some banners that have come up. And it does seem as if most are touching on the subject of it might be time to make amends. When I see the card, oh, we've read that part. Okay, Lucy, don't keep going over it. Well, I try not to. There's a robin sitting in the tree chirping at me. Well, that's definitely a sign because the robins. I've had blackbirds today. They've been coming up in the readings. Another thing that's been coming up as well, divine masculine is very close to the veil. Like, I think the veil's been lifted. You both are at this gateway. And it's the fairies and elves. Where the hell did the elves come into this? Anyone know anything about elves? Anyone going to design some elves tarot cards? I swear to God. I actually said, like, on the video, wow, you just like, we're going to have to tap into the fairies, guys. Because it's the fairies and the elves that are assisting. Not so much angels and ancestors, fairies and elves. Orange tomorrow. So I was just thinking of green for a pixie. Green. Would that come in with elves? What the fuck is the deal with the elves? Anyone know anything about elves? Maybe the fairies are with the feminines and the elves are with the masculine. The elves and the shoemaker. Okay. I'm so sorry. I'm quite a bit behind. You're going to have to catch up with me. I'm on Bond. I played chess and shared a bottle of wine with my son last night. That is authentic. That's beautiful. Hold on, I've just got some stuff coming up. That's awesome. Chess has been coming up as well. Whose move is it next? That's lovely, just to spend that quality time. Okay, right. Red Robin goes bobbing along. Yeah. Red Robin, he's been around. He was in the woods, wasn't he? The guy saw him. Uh-oh. Okay. Right. I can't do this. We're not going to get any cards out. I do want to do this, but Red Breast Robin is the new energy coming in. Okay. Right. Robin Red Breast. I do believe the divine masculines could be a bit blushed. I was going to call the video to say blushing red. I think once they've had their realizations, they could be a bit silly, feeling a bit silly about all the things that they've actually said. They're really going to have to face up to it. Swallow their pride. But we're talking about the Six of Wands. So this is a situation. I'm going to read this. There isn't much to read. Well, I hope not. Excuse me. Just clearing that little bit of a wheezing. Oh, he's like he's wheezy. He's a penguin, isn't he? Happy feet. Someone's got happy feet. He's the penguin in Toy Story. He's wheezy. Let's read this. Energies could feel a little better now, or it is feeling a little better now. I'm hoping we do just kind of bring some clarity to this energy, and then I can get off and we can have a cracking orange day tomorrow. And happy dance, happy feet. Beautiful movie. I preferred that than the March of the Penguins. I think I didn't watch the March of the Penguins. I believe that was a documentary. Quite liked Happy Feet. Very cute. Oh, Elvis is coming in. That would be a sync for someone. They know who they are. Speaking about it. Okay, this is about journeying, solace and healing. So this is what we're going to have a chat about tonight. Let's see if we can keep this under an hour. It gives us 25 minutes. Okay. I need to get on with the book. The book's read. We need to read about the detachment, Laurie. I don't know when I'm going to fit that in, when Divine tells me to. Okay, in divine timing. Journey in solace and healing. The conflicts and difficulties often associated with the suit of... Wrong card. I was reading the Six of Swords. Okay. We're going to go to the Six of Wands. So what was I saying? Journey in solace and healing. The conflict and difficulties often associated with the suit of... We'll go over to him. We've changed our mind. Victory, success, fame and leadership. Success achieved through being a skilled leader. Praise or rewards received are the result of an ability to inspire others. You may be asked to take on a leadership role or be looking for this in others. Cooperation and harmony within a family, successful legal or property transactions, or promotion at work. Okay. Let's carry on. I don't want to look too much into that, all them words. I think definitely the guidance has been for the Divine Feminine to carry on leading the way, being the way, lighting the way. It's like if your Divine Masculine's just about to like level up, okay, and he's going to be in energetic alignment with you, it seems silly now that you're not there when he's ready. So you always have to be there, okay, because you never know when he's going to be vibrationally aligned with you. So one of those moments when you're having like a really fucking downtime, your masculine could be aligned and it just doesn't happen. You have to be vibrationally matched for this to take place. Okay, so that's why I'm kind of saying ignore them emotions, especially if we don't ignore them, allow them to flow, but don't ponder on them too much. Okay, just allow them to be and get out of it as soon as you can. You don't want to miss that gateway. So we just have to really stay centered. And I know it's so tough. So tough. And don't beat yourself up about that. It's just, that's what's been coming out. That's why it's important that the Divine Feminine just carries on. Okay, confidently, moving forward. Let's have a look at the challenge then to this Six of Wands, because I was going to read like the Six of Swords, which kind of made me feel as if the Divine Masculine is still in two minds. He was told that he has to make a choice, and the one that's unfamiliar to him is the right one, and it seems like he has a need for love. I feel as if he's quite needy. It's just that knee with the green chakra, which obviously denotes what Wonder Beloved's put up, them green hearts. We've been putting them up quite a bit, haven't we? So it's definitely Archangel Raphael helping here with the healing. Okay, let's look at the challenge. The Lord. Like I said, it's like I can hear him going, Lord, give me strength. Well, okay. So he's still in the Lord energy. Oh, Lord. Okay. And he needs to really get into his Jesus Christ energy. Let's read what the Lord wants to say. AKA the Divine Masculine. The message: take control of your life and offer clear and firm boundaries to those who depend on you. Lead your life by being true to your values and you will accomplish great things. Wow, I feel like that he's actually telling the Divine Feminine that he needs to take on his own advice, the Divine Masculine. He's giving the message to the divine feminine: take control of your life and offer clear and firm boundaries to those who depend on you. Lead your life by being true to your values and you will accomplish great things. Thanks for the advice. Take it on board, guys. Hi, Lauren. Lauren, I sent you a video. Okay. You can watch it later. It's good. The keywords are masculine power, fatherhood, leadership, protection, boundaries, accomplishments, and order. Divine feminine, you need to bring order into your life. Plus, you also do need to put your foot down, maybe, on all those people that depend on you. Okay, because it's like they're too dependent upon you. I've realised this kind of a bit today with my children. I love looking after them, but they do depend on me, and I need to set some clear boundaries with them. I don't even have to really do that. I just need to set them with myself, and then they will naturally exhibit themselves in my life. Let's carry on. Okay. So the meaning, the structure needed for success. So the divine masculine is really like, it feels like he's guiding the divine feminine, okay? Like on the rules of success. And it's like, well, you need to be able to take them on yourself, divine masculine, otherwise no one's going to follow you. You can't tell someone else what to do and not live by them principles. That's not going to work for long. Okay. The structure needed for success. So I think we're just going to have a little bit of a reverse psychology, and you can take on your own advice. The Lord's strong will, rational thinking, and adherence to principles must be tempered by the lady's passion and feeling. Okay. So, divine feminine, your passion and your feelings have to be tempered. Okay. Apparently, to be able to call the divine masculine in. The Lord's strong will, very strong-willed, isn't he? Rational thinking and adherence to principles must be tempered by the lady's passion and feeling. So also he has to embrace the divine feminine, his need for love, the love for the divine feminine, especially showing her appreciation. A father figure, employer, or authority figure, or government or official body. You may be called upon to act responsibly and in line with your values. Whoa, that's what. Okay, so yeah, he's feeling a little bit fake here, guiding others. Okay, and not taking that advice himself. You may be called upon to act responsibly and in line with your values. If you are in a position of leadership, don't be afraid to act with clarity and integrity for the greater good. So divine masculine definitely needs some clarity and get his hands on some integrity, I think. Well, I'm so harsh on them. It's okay. It doesn't really matter. I'm not getting involved, like allowing that to affect me. This is for their energy. So, okay. Should we have a look then and see what's gone on in the past? They're getting a bite fucking. I don't know whether they're getting a bollocking. I don't really know. I don't really know what's going on with them. I don't think they do. I've been saying that for a while. It's like, well, it's really an issue that they've got to figure out. Okay. And it's probably something to do with the figure. What's gone on in the past? 6 of Cups, children's coming up. This is really a masculine. He's come up twice now about being a father figure. This is someone that would actually, you know, consider that they're going to find all their happiness within their children. There's only a certain level of, you will feel proud of your children, okay, for their accomplishments. That has nothing to do with you. You will only feel proud of your children. It will actually have the kind of opposite effect, and you're going to beat yourself up more. It's like you can't live your life through your children. You need to live your life and be that example. So there's definitely kids here, because we have the masculine who's very much feminine and masculine. You can see that he's a man because he's a little bit topless. And he's showing a nipple, which makes me feel as if he's balanced and he thinks that he can do it all on his own. or in the past he did. But now I think that he's realizing that he needs love. It's not enough. Dr. Wayne Dyer said something about that, Laurie. I don't know if you can remember. I've listened to so much material of his, but it's definitely, you will never find that through your children. I think it might actually be how to be a no limit person. Or it could be how to get what you really, 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 really want. They're audios, guys, that you can get your hands on. How to be a no limit person, Dr. Wayne Dyer, and how to get what you really, 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 there's 4 reallys. They all have a meaning for there being 4. How to get what you really, 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 really want. And that's by Dr. Wayne Dyer and Deepak Chopra. So just some more homework for you to do. I'm sure it's in one of those that it states about trying to live through your children and how that will not work. You will not feel a sense of satisfaction from that, personal satisfaction. Okay. That just feels like that's like a cop out, if that makes sense. It's like an easy way to cop out. I feel extremely sick talking about that. We'll move on. No, I'm going to read it. So what's gone on in the past? 6 of Cups. Now that is the card of memories of love. And it feels as if this masculine's just doing it all for his children. And, well, he's kind of put himself on the back burner. I don't think Divine's going to say, oh, yes, that's how we do it. You live for your children. Don't think so. There's boundaries. I've just spoke about, I love my children immensely. That doesn't mean that they're not going to push it. And it's because I allow things. So let's carry on. 6 of Cups, past energy. Integrating memory, reunion, and exchange. Integrating your past with your present, a reunion with an old friend or lover, or a re-established relationship. An exchange of gifts or feelings, a heartfelt exchange between you and your surroundings, developing a deep affinity for nature, and deeper connections with your sense of home. Home is where the heart is. Okay, so there's a few things I picked up. A reunion with an old friend or lover, or a re-established relationship. This could actually be the masculine, if he is, obviously children, there's going to be another parent, unless they've made their transition, like as in my case. There will be another parent. And there is an inkling here that the divine masculine is seriously maybe thinking about staying in a marriage for the children. He does have 2 paths that he needs to take. But that isn't, so there is this need for love and for him to feel this sense of security and safety. Also, there's developing a deep affinity for nature, deeper connections with your sense of home. So remember, this is the past energy. He's definitely been connecting with nature and the birds. That's what I was telling you about the blackbirds. So the blackbird's been coming up the raven, and it said to look out for magpies, rooks. What else was there? I can't remember. Obviously ravens, crows. Oh, it didn't say blackbirds. Crows, rooks, magpies, ravens, dongos. I don't know if that's how you say it. Listen, there was a really weird, like, I didn't know that one. And it says that when you see one of those and they appear, it's telling you that change, be ready for change. And that is all the cards keep coming up with, is be ready for change. There's been a change in direction. Okay. I'm going to have a look at the now. The now. Okay. You don't have any of those here. Okay. Oh, seriously? We've got 3 for the now. Okay. They talk to you. You need to watch your video, Lauren. That makes so much sense now. You put in that. Right, okay. The energy now is the divine feminines in her sacred circle. So she knows what to do. It's a protective circle. Look, it's like she's enchanting her circle of protection. So the wheel. I did say that it feels like it hasn't coming up the Wheel of Fortune change, a change in direction. So let's have a look at, I'm going to read this. This is the current energy. Divine Feminine's putting this protective circle around her. Okay. She's drawing a line in the sand. She's drawing a circle in the sand. The Wheel. I've gone cold all of a sudden. You can see the patterns in your life and the wider pattern in the cycles of birth, life, death, and rebirth. Harvesting the seeds of destiny, you continue to sow seeds of love. It's coming in, Divine Feminines. You're not allowed to allow anyone to interfere with this. That even includes anyone you need to set some boundaries. There you go. It's your protective, sacred space. There's you in there. Reaping rewards, synchronicity, harvest, prosperity, inevitability, progress, and completion. Trusting in the process of life. One season or cycle in your life may be coming to an end and a new one may be beginning. Trust in the process of life. Relax and release some of your control, some of the control you exert in your life or relationships. Wisdom comes when we no longer behave reactively, but are aware of the themes that are woven through our lives. Perfect card. What else came up? This is the now. Shit. 4 of Cups. We can see what's going on. His eyes look so watery here, look. What is he going to do? Four of Cups. Fallow period. Stagnation and limitation. Lacking inspiration or excitement. Time to lie fallow to allow your creative juices to replenish. Beware of ignoring a gift or opportunity through indifference or laziness. Feeling stuck in a rut. This may pass in due course. This may pass in due course. Developing a structure out of a world born of imagination and feeling. So it's definitely developing a structure here. He's definitely imagining, but he's very quiet. Let's find out what this other card wants to say. Lacking inspiration or excitement. He's lying fallow. He's trying to tap into his creative juices. They've been drained though. He's been ignoring a gift or opportunity through indifference or laziness. He is ignoring it. It's the current energy, unless that card tells us different. He's just sitting there watching the Divine Feminine, and look how the yellow carries over. I'll show you this in a moment. Feeling stuck in a rut. This may pass in due course. It's that part here. Beware of ignoring a gift or opportunity through indifference or laziness. I said it felt like it was just easy way out. It's like he's copped out. Nah. He's like, I've got my kids, I'm all good. Got my kids, got my life, got my home sorted. It's okay. It's been coming up that you've been denying the gift. So, it's a surrender card. The Divine Masculine, he's not acting very mature at all about this situation, about love. And the Divine Feminine does not want to be with an immature masculine. Do you? You really want to have to go through that with someone who isn't emotionally, spiritually mature? I don't. I told you I don't want nothing to do with it. I think it's becoming quite immature. And at a point, I thought my tarot was kind of immature. It's like, oh, who are we kidding? No. That's what they'd like us to think. It's like, well, you can think that. It doesn't even affect the Divine Feminine anymore. Well, it might do. She still has to purge out that pain and the hurt. And that's what's been coming up. It's like actually how much the Divine Feminine, what shit she has listened. I'm going to say it from the Divine Masculine's mouth. And she just carries on being loving and nice, which is what she's going to carry on doing. But I have the feeling here of a disconnection. It's like a divine feminine, you don't participate. And as soon as you stop participating in this, you'll attract your divine masculine, whoever that is. But you're worth so much more. It's like you actually want love. Should I say that I'm not going to say that you need it, because you can fulfill your own cup now, but you actually want to experience this level of love with another, and you know that it's possible. And that's why it keeps you there. You know you've experienced it, you felt it once in a lifetime, and so is the masculine. But still, it's a very deep, intense love. There are masculines out there that want to experience that, divine feminines. You can't wait around for someone who doesn't seem to be doing the work. Whether they are behind the scenes, it doesn't matter. They'll have to catch up, and well, they're going to have a lot to explain. I don't see how you can bypass that. And that's, they don't want to explain themselves. Do you feel now as divine feminines, I would like the opportunity to explain myself. That's what I'd like. It's not nice if you want to kind of rectify some things that were said in the past, or you've matured and you just want to kind of set the record straight. A scratch. And to not even be given that opportunity. But that comes with maturity, doesn't it? And in the end, it's like, well, as long as it sits well with you and you know your story, it's like you're not even given the opportunity to actually express that to your masculine. So they're going on the past person that you were, you're going on the past person that they were. And until both can kind of, there needs to be a truce. But it can't just be one-sided. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. That's what I was saying. And it's not going to be beneficial for the masculines, but it all depends on how you react. If you slip down and you respond like a karmic would, okay, then you've just matched their level. There's no scales to balance out. But all the time that you're vibing high and they're vibing like this, okay, them scales have to be balanced out. So don't balance them scales out by dropping to their level. Because in karma's kind of, you're both as bad as one another. Which maybe you were, but the divine feminine is so much evolved. And it's like, do you get what I'm saying? If you scoot down to this level, there's no karma to be cleared. You're both as bad as one another. But when one of you's done the work, the other one's going to feel that imbalance on the scales. And it seems to be the masculines, and that's not going to be good for their ego. Does any of that make sense? Because it's just kind of come out. I thought it did. Okay, let's read this. This is in the future. Oh, no, it isn't. Sorry. Jumping ahead. It's in the now. So that can change, like, it's changed. Every moment is a now. And that's where I just keep saying to myself, so I'm not going to participate in that. I'm not going to listen to those, like, thoughts, the energy. Sherry said she was picking up on the energy of the aggression. Like, you know, sometimes, like, they wish they'd never met us. They want to really appreciate how fucking lucky they were to meet us. They must have been in alignment to have even have attracted us in. So there was a point when we were both in alignment. Otherwise, you wouldn't have attracted in your divine masculine. So it is possible. It's like you attracted your divine masculine and he attracted you. Just like you guys attracted me and I attracted you. And as we know, we don't, I mean, not the vibration, because like our vibration is very similar. It's a universal love, but it's not that. It is true love. You know what I'm saying? It's not the power couple, the divine counterpart love. Okay, so 5 of Swords. Yes, he started this. Most of them really did, and then, like, the story changed, and it made, like, actually, I know for me personally, it made me feel as if it was, I don't know, it was me that's kind of started it all, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna take responsibility for all of this." There you go, he's stuck on pleasing family instead of needs, so this will just be that. Okay. Hi, One Mind, how you doing? It is good to connect. Let's look at this Five of Swords. It is in the now position. So, defeat, blame. It's so much easier to blame. And it's easier to blame the Divine Feminine. It's not fair. It's not fair because that's what the Divine Masculine fears. He fears when he comes to the Divine Feminine, she's going to pull him up, okay, and maybe blame him. So it's kind of easier to do it first, isn't it? Do it first. Sometimes you just like, I remember just thinking, that's just not so the case, is it? But you don't want to start an argument because once you start an argument, then there's definitely like the opportunity for them to just cut you off out of there. It's just a stupid fucking game of walking on eggshells with someone that you actually really adore and love. Not doing it. And I'm not doing it ever again. That I've learned. Divine is handling it, and Divine is not happy with how the Divine Feminines have been treated. We'll live fabulously together, won't we? Ab fab. Fuck the abs. We shall live absolutely fabulous. And that's where it's like, I'm not lonely anymore. I'll admit that I was really lonely. And that loneliness come back in today. It was, oh shit, it's one man and his band, or one girl and her song. I don't know. And sometimes it can hit you and you go, shit, like I am lonely. And it was like, get out of that. You're not lonely. Look at these guys. And then Sherry sent me the most amazing email and had the most amazing coaching sessions and videos. And you guys got me out of there. We are not alone. We're not lonely anymore. We might have been. I do feel the masculines are lonely. They have no one to talk to about this connection yet, or didn't. We are never alone. And we know that, but sometimes that just isn't enough, is it, to hear? Sometimes you do just feel alone. Yeah, that's good, dancing with consciousness. When people are mean or negative, I switch the way I respond. I kill them with genuine kindness and turn that from upside down. It works wonders. You can lighten anyone up. Yeah, have you tried it with your masculine though? When you have your divine counterpart say nasty things to you, I always used to try and laugh it off. And then in a way, it was like, I didn't go away feeling really good. You just take it on the shoulder, especially if it's directed at you. So I'm definitely one for that. But like I said, I'm just ignoring it. I don't want to. If there's a chance of that happening, I'd rather he just stayed away. If we were going to go back through that cycle, it's like, no. And they should be aware of it. And if they're not, then they haven't stepped up. I don't see how there's any way you can bypass that. You have to be able to talk to your partner. In this kind of connection, you do. Okay. That's all I've got to say about that. So let's read the Five of Swords. It's quite emotional to talk about it, but it's not. But like I said, I wouldn't have been able to have spoken like this a year ago. Yeah, exactly. It's a reflection, isn't it? And I think that's where we can kind of tap into the compassion. Dancing with Consciousness just said, when someone is mean, negative, I see that as a sign of self-sabotage because that's how I used to be. Yeah, me as well. It's easier to blame as well. I really try not to do. I try not to take any of my frustrations out on anyone, especially when I'm in this mood. Like I said, I come away from my children because I could easily just slip back and allow the weight of it to take over instead of allowing it to throw. I really do feel like that. It's like it's like not even teenage. It's more a toddler's temper tantrum. Like it will pass. I just want to ignore it, but I don't want to be around it for sure. And I don't really like the energy. 5 of Swords. Let's have a look. Defeat, blame, communication breakdown. This is what the current now is. You may be involved in a quarrel. I'm not getting in a quarrel. I'll tell you that much. I will just kind of put lightheartedness in it, walk away, and never attract that back to me again. Not even to see how the water lies. It's like, no, I don't. Enough disrespecting has gone on to last this lifetime. That's good, Bond. I don't know what you have been chatting about, but yeah. I talk to you personally, guys, on videos, on Skype. I do your readings. Plus, we'll have little chit chats. I put it together, the synchronicity between us all. So you're not the only one going through it. We just don't. It's like why are we so afraid to talk about it? In case we hurt the divine masculine's feelings. In case we feel as if we're coming across as being needy or, I don't know, lovesick. You just won't get over it. Isn't it time you moved on? It's not really like that, is it? Like with divine feminines, we really have done the work. Every day we show up. Every day. So you may be, I've read this part. And I do believe, the worse their behaviour, it just continues until they stop and they're willing to face up to it, admit it. All the time they won't, it would just continue. It's just easier to stay in this rut. So you may be involved in a quarrel and feel as if you are losing the battle. Perhaps you've been subjected to humiliation, abuse, or malicious gossip. Use of underhand tactics. You may be blaming someone or they are blaming you. And that could be happening. I think the divine masculine is taking he's having a really rough time. And that frustration I told you I had to pull myself away. Otherwise I'll go around blaming everyone else for my unhappiness. That's my doing. I'm the only one in control of that. And what I actually find is when I come away, even energetically, and perk myself up, you find that people start to do what you were kind of wishing them to do without you saying a word. It's like they pick up on the energy and it's a self-realization. So, yeah, okay. Are we actually going to read this card? You may be blaming someone or they are blaming you, or jealousy and envy may be surfacing. Some things need to get worse in order to get better. Okay. Well, it did say this may pass soon. Maybe not. I think the divine masculine is in control of that. Divine feminine, seriously. Don't get caught in this loop. We've come too far for that. And I felt like we would be majorly disappointed. The word hoodwinked. If we were hoodwinked. What does that word mean, hoodwinked? You're not that's what I'm not participating. Not in that. But that shouldn't, it's like, for me personally, it's like, I agree with my divine masculine. He's right. It wouldn't have worked. It would not have worked back then. And that would not work now either. Like, more so, that situation we was in would not work now. If there hasn't been some kind of growth. In the future, we've got you, Divine Feminine, as the Queen of Pentacles. That abundance is coming in for you. You will. It told you not to worry about your marital status. You will. You will catch your lucky star. I don't know why I want to say that. I was going to show you here how the masculine is just watching the feminine. He's watching her because the yellow kind of moves into the picture. He's watching her and what she's doing, and he's just, let's say, lying fallow. Divine Feminine's going to be off. Queen of Pentacles here. Well, that's Mother Nature, isn't it? Let's have a look at the Queen. Let's look at the Queen. Let's perk ourselves up a bit. Need a bloody wee-wee, don't I? Jeez. Queen of Pentacles, generous, patient, and pragmatic. You may need to care for your body, your finances or possessions, or your land or property. Yeah, we need to take care of us. It's like you need to take care of her at home, inside your heart, the Divine Feminine. She does need love and nurturing and support, okay, and appreciation. She needs to be shown that. Show that to yourself. The Divine Masculine looks like he is in no way in a situation. He's in a no way. All he can see is no way. So, Divine Feminine, you see the way. Just go embrace it. Generous, patient, pragmatic. You may need to care for your body, your finances or possessions, or your land or property, your relationship with the land and the earth. Perhaps you need to treat yourself to some sensual pleasures. Get your rabbit out, girls. I wouldn't worry about the Divine Masculine's ego at this point. He's like opting out. So it's time for self-satisfaction, ladies. That's it. Treating yourself to sensual pleasures. I'm going to have a look at what's going on behind the scenes. We've been on for an hour and 13 minutes, 13 seconds. Eggs and Harleys. Oh, behind the scene. Wow, wow, wow. What do you make to that? Something's missing from his table. He's feeling strangely lonely. Spiritual union between the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. That's what Divine's got its hands on. It's like step back, Divine Feminine. It's like pull yourself back. You're not the one to come forward. Seriously. I'm going to say it's like don't even humiliate yourself anymore. Like just keep trying with the same person. It's just like I think they got the message, yeah, that you love them. It's an issue for them. Let them deal with that issue. They got an issue with love? Seriously. I wonder why they can't tell anyone. You'll be fucking laughed at. Oh, right, so that happened to you and you went through that experience and you done what? Okay. Then they're not going to speak to anyone about it. Because they know that they're going to be called a fool. Okay. 9 of Cups. Let's have a look. Contentment, achievement, and realization of dreams. Remember, this is what the Divine's got its hands on. Let's hold them both up. A time for enjoyment and celebration, a rewarding emotional life. Someone may be missing from your life, or you may feel strangely lonely. Having been through difficulties in the past, now close relationships and warmth abound. Inspiration and creativity, any obstacles will be easily handled. Make sure you appreciate your blessings. So we can see exactly what the Divine is making the Divine Masculine feel extremely lonely. No matter where he is, if he's away from the divine feminine, the divine masculine feels incomplete. And it looks like the divine is putting this pressure on them. It's going to get worse, guys, before it gets better. So what have you got to do? You tell me, what have you got to do? It's going to get worse before it gets better. They're going to feel extremely lonely, like they've lost something, for this union to be able to come back in, for them to be able to surrender. You might pick up on that. So what's your plans? Mine's to stay in the centre and not participate with any of it. I'm going to watch it all happen. Love my children. I'm not even doing that. I'm loving me. I'm going to sit in the centre like this. Be ready to receive all the abundance and just have a clear mental picture about where I'm going. And that's not back down any destructive paths. Two of Cups. Love, healing, meeting of hearts and reconciliation. This is the position what Divine's got its hands on. The power and experience of love. Creative blessings that result from the meeting of hearts. A romantic relationship or any meeting of hearts, minds and souls. The union of opposites or polarities. Using the power of love to heal, to engender cooperation or to effect reconciliation. Detachment, we're going to read it. We're ready to read that, Sherry, tomorrow. That has to be top of the list, detachment, because at the moment there's been so much guidance for the divine masculine, and us feminines have just been in the world. We're in the circle now. And most of my readings are just coming up with masculines. So detachment. Yeah, it's important. If this is having an effect on us and it's actually affecting our future, our legacy, the prophecy, we're going to take care of us, yeah? Okay. We can't slip back. We've done so much work. And you can't allow, I was just going to call him this masculine, to have that effect on you. And they all have. But don't worry, they're feeling the effect now. Okay, it really... Can you remember how you felt? Or how you... We're talking, they didn't take that first step. If they took that first step, they would receive help tenfold. They didn't take the step. Maybe they took the step in the other direction and they're going to get tenfold the karma. It kind of takes me to Cain and Abel. So when Cain killed Abel, okay, because he was jealous, because Abel produced like fruit and natural wheat, natural food, okay, that grew to God. God took it. But then Cain, apparently he slaughtered the first lamb that was born. So coming in with that unicorn slaughtering. And God didn't say anything to him. He just didn't accept it. Okay? He didn't refuse Cain's gift. He didn't shout at him or anything. He just didn't take the gift. And Cain said to him, because Cain got really angry. And God said to him, you wouldn't be angry if you had done the right thing. No one ever told you to go and like slaughter that first lamb. Anyway, he was so jealous of his brother that he then took his brother up onto like the fields and slaughtered him. And then when he went to God, God said to him, what have you done with your brother? I can feel his blood draining through the earth. And God sent him away. And Cain said, you can't send me away. They will kill me. Yeah, when they find out what I've done to my brother, they are going to kill me. And God said, no one will even touch you. If they do, they will receive back like 7 times the sin. Okay, you're not allowed to interfere with other people's karma. Easy way out, wasn't it? Stay hidden behind God, the one that you know, well, or you expect is going to love you unconditionally. And it's like God went, no, out. And no one's going to touch you, because if they do, God's going to punish them, okay, for getting involved. Divine Masculine's lesson to learn. What's this card? I think I've read all of it. That's what it took me to. Oh no, this was a surrender card. I mean, and I'm not kind of like messing when I say you best just to stay out of it. I don't know how messy it will get, and you as a Divine Feminine do not really want to watch your Divine Masculine go through that. Hence why there's the need for separation. There's some stuff that I would have loved to have shared with my Divine Masculine. I imagine it would have really broke his heart to have heard like me going through that in the moment. It's always kind of later on when you've healed, you can tell the story. You can maybe bring some more clarity to it. It's not so much that victim story. And that's where they're going through. They're going through the veil of illusion, okay? So let's crack on, because we've been 1, 2, 1 now. Who's on the floor? It's a bloody Divine Feminine. Okay, how he's viewing himself. Well, it's the Divine Feminine here. So, but it's a very I'll pick her up in a minute. It's the Queen of Wands, but it does still feel very much how the masculine's viewing himself, or maybe how you're both feeling very much in the Divine Feminine's energy. The masculine so much that he thinks that he doesn't need love. You can tell with the legs apart that it's a very masculine pose for a feminine to be sitting into. So how is he viewing himself? He's in control of all this. And the thing is, these kind of stories cannot really affect us. It's just like, well, that's the way it is. That's the way it is. But remember what Divine's doing behind the scenes. This may pass, it said. It may pass in due course. May. It may pass. Maybe in May. This might pass in May. But there is a surrender here. Things may need to get worse. It did say things will get worse before they get better. The pressure's being put on the Divine Masculine. We're best to just stay in that centre. Okay, I'd say call upon Archangel Michael. Unconditional protection, love for the Divine Feminine. There's a fire going here. Look at the pussycat. Even the cat looks scared. So it does feel as if the masculine could be really tapping into his feminine energy. Look how he's looking at, okay, it's like he's got a magic wand. I'm really looking at this as being the masculine, okay, adopting the feminine's energy. It's like he's got a magic wand and he's now practicing, okay, he's tapped into his skills, his talents, hidden talents, because they are hidden. Let alone telling people about the Divine Feminine. Imagine telling people about tarot and divination. Seriously. Okay. Signs and synchronizations. It's like he's been pissing around with it. Look, he's like practicing. Like he's set himself up a little bonfire there. He's looking at it as if to go, oh, I do this. And that happens. So he's definitely playing. Ah. Okay. Different spin on it. He's playing with fire. Wow. He's going to get his fingers burnt, isn't he? Big time. He's going to get his hands smacked from the Divine. Shall we look at the Queen of Wands, see what she wants to say? But this is how he's magical arts. Yeah, this is how he's viewing himself. It's like pissing around with magic. He's playing with fire. He's playing with, I've said it, I keep saying it, he's playing with the wrong connection. It's like you need to go off to a karmic and play them kind of games. You're well suited there, not in this connection. It's very mature, but playful. People get a bit confused. So hard, aren't I, lately? So hard. Queen of Wands, dynamic, confident, and strong-willed. A call into voluntary or charitable work, or to work in with the powers of the land, particularly those related to the fire and the earth of dragon or ley lines. That's it. To change the subject, we've been talking about making our kites today. Okay, any of you Google kite making? Apparently all you need is 2 light sticks, and they say like a carrier bag, a plastic bag. I'm more interested in kind of the towel I'm going to make for it. Anyway, and yes, grid workers. And you've got to remember that we are all positioned. If you go back to Zeus, okay, who split us up, okay, the yin yang. It's like they're way too powerful. They're going to be power couples and take over the gods, yeah? They just weren't having it. So they split us up, knowing that we wouldn't be as powerful. And he kind of lobbed us in different locations. And the deal was, if it's true love, then you'll find your way back together. And then I feel you have a right to kind of be whole and to go out there and admit that power. Okay, you've been through like the journey to reunion. So that comes in what I wanted to say with like, we have our own work that we need to kind of do in our own areas. So we are where we're meant to be. I've read her. You can tell I get a bit bored of it. It's like, how this is affecting others. Divine Feminine, is that you, that rabbit there? I think so. It's like you're hiding. As the Divine Masculine comes out, has he come out of here? It looks like you're not around. It's like he emerges and there's no one there. The Divine Feminine is here. She's just stopped running, chasing. That's what I feel with the rabbit today, or the hare. It's just kind of hiding. Okay. Rebirth. How this is affecting others. The message, it's card number 20, so 1010, both reaching the wheel. The Wheel of Fortune. Just need that wheel to spin in the same direction for both of you. Yin yang. There's no point one wanting to go that way and the other one wants to go that way. Could you imagine how that would work? No, we're going this way. No, we're going that way. No, we're going this way. I'd say to Zeus, fucking cut them in half. Get out of here. The message, you hear the call and awaken to the new light of day. You have entered the darkness and drunk of the cup of silence. You have chosen life and emerge reborn. And I think really you'll find out, won't you? I wouldn't focus too much on whether, you know, the Divine Masculine is just about to emerge reborn. You'll know when he kind of, when he shows up, when he shows his face. Until then, you just keep yourself protected and keep cracking on. Following a call, new directions, renewal, transformation, and decision making. The power of the call. You may have heard the call of your vocation, your mission in life, the spiritual path you are seeking, or simply the call of a new direction you need to take. Rebirth into a life that is more fully your own. You may have come to a crossroads in your life and a decision is required that will take you in a new direction. Okay, not your decision, Divine Feminine. The Divine Masculine's decision. Behind the scenes. Right, let's have a look at any hopes or fears, and I want to get this wrapped up. An hour and a half. Okay. I'm going to get the outcome out now, because this is just like, seriously. Okay, so hopes or fears. Them swords are a bit too tidy, do you not think? They haven't just been chucked down, have they? Someone's been there, like, positioning them, going back to his table, having a think. How do I do this? Okay, let's go and tidy something else. Back to the drawing board. This is very stressful. Guys, stay out of this. Don't participate. Look, would you, I can't even remember the last time I felt like that. Allow things to really burden me down and worry me. There's a very much a pity me coming from this. A pity party. Seven of Swords. I hope this energy changes tomorrow for our vibrant orange day. Seven of Swords. Let's listen. Insights, strategy, and research. New ideas challenge old assumptions, and great progress is made. Using intellect, wit, or charm to gain an advantage or recover something that has been lost, but care must be taken not to start believing the ends justifies the means. Strategic planning or research, espionage, deceit, or escape. Once we accept this, okay, hopefully the cards will carry on. And we can carry on because we've surrendered it. This is someone else's story, guys, not yours. Let's look at the outcome. The Tower. Shit's hit the fan for the Divine Masculine. You are protected, Divine Feminine. You're showing up on this table as in that circle with the Wheel of Fortune. Change is coming for you. You're also shown in the Two of Cups as what Divine is looking to matchmake you. Okay, with your divine counterpart. You need to pull yourself in. You don't need to go, what? We don't go searching for that. Source sources that out for us. Source will source it out. Love knows the way. Then you're in the Queen of Pentacles in the future. So definitely it's on the cards in the future. The divine is telling you. It is. How you feel about yourself? Well, the Divine Masculine's mimicking you. He's doing his research. He's trying to adapt. He's playing with fire when he's playing with the divine. The rebirth is how this is affecting others. So whether you're picking up on that, Divine Feminine, staying centered, that's it. Stand centered. Stay in the center and allow it all to just, because there's still lots fucking going on. Like, that's going to be added pressure for the masculine. Hopes or fears is the apology card. It's a sneaky 7. You've got the 2 cards on the table that I don't like in the deck, really. It's those 2. They're the sneakiest cards in the deck. The 5 and the 7 of Swords. Very immature masculine behaviour. Not a gentleman. Not a Divine Masculine. This one here, when he lets go of the ego, yes. But look how tired he is and drained. He's not going to be much use like that. What did I read? I read something when I was going down memory lane, and I picked up some paperwork that was here, and it stated that once you've lost your health, it's hard to get yourself back up from that. Okay, I'm going to read the Tower, and then I am going to go soon. I am. We're finished on a journey of love. I'm not even going to the Tower of Sexual Magic. We'll save that for maybe tomorrow. We'll just allow more just to stew in this. Okay. Let's have a look at the Tower. You are blessed with Awen. Fury may precede grace. Destruction may precede creation. The work of liberation, deepening and illumination progresses. Sudden illumination, revelation, destruction preceding creation. Release of tension, liberation and awakening. Change and inspiration, a time of great change, either inward or outward. Old structures, beliefs, frames of reference are swept away to make way for creativity and inspiration, and the next step on your path. A flash of insight or illumination. Wow, the Tower. Got the red and blue here again. It's not us in our red. I think that's the masculines. The lightning's hit their side. It's time for them to take a hit. It's not a nice feeling, is it? That's why I just stay out of it. It's like it's not even nice to think of your divine masculine being dragged, kicking and screaming through it. I don't even want a man like that. Oh, right, sorry, yeah. You was forced. I'd rather opt out of that if like kind of we're blamed for that one as well. I would like someone who actually wants to be in a relationship with me. Anyone agreeing? Give it a hands up. I know, it is the Sacral Chakra tomorrow. That's what I was thinking. So we've kind of like set some boundaries and we've set boundaries. We're kind of regrounding ourselves. And tomorrow is another day. I'm really pleased to have done this reading now, especially if it helps you guys. And just to know that you're not the only one. Let them be. Let them be. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Do any of you check out Evercatch? He's quite a top reader. I don't know this channel's name. Is it Eat, Read, Pray? Sal. I shared a video of his, and it was like talking about divine counterparts, and for me he's like a top reader, but not that I watch him all the time, but this popped up. I know who he is, and it was about the divine masculine, divine feminine. So I'm always really intrigued when readers that don't normally talk about this partnership start speaking up. That's it. Divine timing was to read him. And when I listened to it, it was like, well, actually, it was someone's comment that kind of, I was like downstairs and I went to Emily, whoa, I think I need to read this, or like watch this, because I think he put on it Soul Flames or something like that, divine timing. And I watched it, but someone had put on it that really resonated, and I think they put a comment like, it made her cry. And I thought that was really deep. And I think spot on. Who else shared? Who else did I listen to today? Like I said, I haven't listened to many. I listened to that one. I think Amy Satori's put up a good one today that all comes in with kind of but the Sal one came up just after I'd done the reading. It popped up and I was like, that's weird, because I think he put it on like many hours before. Not like days, but it had been put up. And I thought, I hadn't even read this or listened to this. So you watch it later. Yeah, it was just he tends to do like a little bit at the beginning, like about his services. So I just like jump it and jump to the reading. It's very calming reading. What we're going to do, we're going to look at the bottom of the deck. Let's do it, because we've been off for an hour and 40. Look at this energy. I'm done with this. Look at this. And that's so time consuming, isn't it? Wondering. Eat, read, love. That's it. Five of Pentacles, it's a transition. Let's read it. It's like you stopped running, Divine Feminine. Stop. Where's the... I know it looks like, you're being chased by the dog, by God. I feel that's the masculine. I reckon he's being chased by God now. Down that rabbit hole. Five of Pentacles. Jeez. He needs to take a visit with Alice off to Wonderland. His life will never be the same after a visit there. Five of Pentacles. Keywords: loss and disillusion. Material hardship or crisis. Caution is needed in making this interpretation. Material hardship or a crisis. Caution is needed in making this interpretation. Disillusion and coagulation. The process of breaking down or loss is as necessary as the process of building up or gain. My heart goes out to them, guys. I didn't think that would be part of the plan. I don't think any of us did. Channel of Love cards and a journey of love, and I'm going. Seriously, the cards just keep throwing themselves. Okay. 10, 10. We spoke about 20. It's on the floor. A change of direction. If you look closely in pencil, it says a change in direction. So there's definitely been this change of direction. It's the will. Who knows? Who knows? You know who knows, don't you? God knows. Between the Divine Masculine and God. God's chasing the Divine Masculine's ass. He's going to have to stop running at some point. Yeah, the Divine Masculine needs to fix it. He needs to, 1111, it's like feminine compassion. Divine Feminine, you do remain in your compassionate energy. Now you understand what is the Divine Masculine going through. Hopefully you understand and have a little bit more clarity to that and be more understanding, because you do need to show feminine compassion. This isn't about being resentful and blaming your Divine Masculine. This is just allowing your Divine Masculine to be free. Just allow him and God to work this out. And you'll know when that day comes. And until that day, you need to stay the Queen of Pentacles, the encouragement. You need, especially if you're giving others encouragement, make sure you're giving that to yourself. You don't want to be like the masculine who's kind of preaching. He's talking the talk, but he's not walking the walk. Otherwise, he'd be with you. Yeah? Okay. He is waking up. You've got a change of direction. The Divine Masculine realizes he needs to fix this. It is the Knight of Swords. Fix it fast. That could be adding more panic to him. It did say, is this material hardship or a crisis? You need to be careful what way you interpret it. I said about like a bit of a pity party. You might be going through a bit of material hardship. Aren't we all? It's not a reason to blame the whole fucking world and blame everyone and blame the Divine Feminine. It's like, take your victim t-shirt off. Tap into your creativity. It's like, are you a man or a mouse? Feminine compassion, sorry. Divine Feminines, listen, you stay compassionate, okay? I am compassionate, but I have to kind of give the talking to as well. It's part of my role. But I feel nothing but compassion for them. That's why I want to say it's too painful. It's too painful to even know and witness what you know your Divine Masculine is has been through, going through, the possibility of what they could be going through. It's too much for the heart. Leave it. You will find out when the timing's right, because you've got the awakening of the student. So it's only just been kind of, it's gone from pencil to like biro. He can't have his hands on a Sharpie yet, because like that's permanent. That's not going to come off. So he's getting there. He's getting there. And with your encouragement, Divine Feminines, the way he's going to pick up on your encouragement is if you're encouraging yourself. He's told you, go create that life. In the first card, it was in the Lord card. It felt like he was giving you advice. So take his advice. Maybe one day he might take his own, but you can take his advice. That was good advice that he gave. I'll reread it. So Mrs. Encouragement, but you need to encourage yourself, because you're Divine Masculine. He can't even encourage himself, let alone you. Okay, so let's have a look. Jeez. Keep coming out of a nervous laugh. Oh, I was reading what the Lord said again. The Lord is thy shepherd. Okay. Wow. Not really. That doesn't protect you, does it? God kicked Cain's arse out. Fucking shepherd. Started slaughtering them. The Lord. On the queens. You know what? You're a lord. So he's acting like a queen. Oh, he's acting like a queen. Seriously. This masculine here really does need to mature. It's not even attractive. It's not attractive. Take control. That's what the message was from the Lord. Take it on board, guys. Take control of your life and offer clear and firm boundaries to those who depend on you. Even your Divine Masculine. Lead your life by being true to your values, and you will accomplish great things. Take the Lord's advice. Let's get a journey of love. I'm going. Exactly. And that's what I said earlier, it's like, it's not even attractive anymore. It's like, no, seriously. I think this is a point where we can kind of hold our hands up and go, yeah, okay, I might have got it wrong. It's okay if I have. So seriously, no more. But that's nice to feel that, and to actually go, no, it's okay. Not to want to hang on to something that is not healthy. It's not healthy. It's draining, like draining as fuck. It's like they're draining the energy life force out of you and themselves. Energy vampires. So bring on the new breed of masculine, because there are some that are being reborn. Let's get a journey of love. I'd like some a final message. We're going the bloody 2-hour mark, guys. Okay. And do you know what the masculines can do if they don't like it? They can click off. Because this is our tribe. And we've created this. So if they don't like what's being said, they can click off and find somewhere else to go and amuse themselves. Oh, my ears are ringing. It's okay, you don't bother me. I'm just going to ignore it. This is my channel, my tribe of beautiful souls. And that's all really this channel's about. It's about channeling love. So anyone that really, I noticed people put thumbs down, 3 earlier. It's like, why are you putting a thumbs down at me? Truth hurts. It's fine. It's like, okay then, I'll just let karma deal with you. I don't know what have I said that's so bad? I don't get what I've said that's so bad that deserves a thumbs down. That will get its karma. It's like, you really don't get the game. This is a channel of love. It's a channel of lovers, deep lovers. It's like, if you don't want to get with the program, I don't get why you watch. Why'd you put a thumbs down? And no way you're going to bring it up. You won't bring it up because you'll be taken down. You're up against Divine Feminines. Thumbs down, I mean, I don't get it. Even if I don't like someone's message, I seriously wouldn't put a thumbs down. They don't affect me, but I did see Like they do stick out like a sore thumb. I didn't ask any of you guys to be here. You have to remember that. I don't advertise saying you should join our tribe. And no. Yes, that is what a true divine masculine is, a strong man with a gentle heart for giving and compassion. Our divine masculines are very much strong men with gentle hearts. I'm not sure about the forgiving and the compassion. I think that's just missing. Why you would want to hurt or put a divine feminine through unnecessary pain by an ego or stubbornness, let divine between divine masculine and God. As long as it's not on your conscience. So it's totally uncalled for. Actually, it's downright rude. But we would never be able to say that to our masculines, would we? Set boundaries with those that depend on you. Okay. And maybe one day you're not going to be there to depend on. Then what? They'll be fine. But you would have moved on. 13 in chat, there is. 7 thumbs up. Not it bothers me, guys. It doesn't. But I just kind of think to myself, you don't really speak up. They wouldn't. I shouldn't attract that. But it doesn't matter. I'm going anyway. I just can't I'll just tell them, sod off, find somewhere else. And there's too much power within this group. We don't really want any weak links. Don't want no weaklings that hold us back. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm not participating. I don't know how it's going to go because I will, I imagine, still have to advise masculines because, you know, they're half of our species, which is fine with me. But as for any, I'm just not interested, really. Well, we've got a burning hero here. I think we've been so accommodating, patient, compassionate, like seriously just towards the divine masculine for a long period of time without maybe any in return. Enough. It doesn't mean that you don't hold that for them, but you are going to have to detach from that and expecting an outcome from it. You love your divine masculine, you love your divine masculine. No one is questioning that. But are they hindering you? Are you allowing them to hinder you by their behaviour? And we can all put our hands up and say, yes, of course. It was an amazing love. But you've had a taster of it, which is good. It means it exists. Now you want the full cup. Okay. Burning hero. We've got a burning hero, so let's hear. I feel like it's the masculines talking. From the transformation. Okay. From the transformation. I'm not saying the right word. From the transformative fires of life's tests, you emerge now, stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. If you're just that one flame burning, be that one flame burning. So I want to say, be your own hero. From the transformative fires of life's tests, you emerge now, stronger in self-belief, overcoming self-doubt and fear, and shedding the layers that have held you back from burning as a naked flame of divine love. Can you perceive the coolness fast approaching to soothe your fire-weary soul? Peace is coming to you now, a respite from the fire before you are ready to burn into love again. The intensity of fire exists in relationship to cool serenity, and you are capable of experiencing both. Your inner fire has pushed you forward and your creative self-expression will manifest into the most beautiful forms. This is assured. You burn bright now, and yet it will be the cooling of your soul embers that replenishes you and inspires you to new creative depths and heights in due time. This oracle brings you a message. From the heat of your labour, sweet success will arise, and you can act now as if that success has already been made manifest. It is only a matter of time before it is so. From that success, new levels of experience and creative manifestation will take place. You are in a powerful creative cycle of intensity and serenity, dancing with each other through your heart. I'm going to say I feel the divine feminine is serenity, stand centered in the circle. The intensity is the divine masculine. You are in a powerful creative cycle of intensity and serenity, dancing with each other through your heart, like the sweet relationship of day and night, the sun and the moon. Masculine, feminine energies, guys. This cycle yields great harvest. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good, and your harvest will not be, your harvest will not be, seriously, that's say that. Offer yourself in contribution to the greater good, repay the favour, and your harvest will be not only of earthly delight, but of heavenly blessings too. I do feel like this was really for the masculines. I think the feminine, you're kind of there. I think you got that. But it's this poem. Always feeling your love in every cell of my being, I open my soul, becoming one in your embrace. How rich the moment shared, I savour every one, and even when apart, your love envelopes me with knowing we are complete. Together, like a new day, we are born. Let's see what tomorrow brings. I love you all dearly, but you know that. You should by now. And we'll catch up tomorrow. Orange! It's on the... Yeah, I've got goosebumps, Laurie. As you just said that, I was like, orange! You popped up with goosebumps. I've got goosebumps. The orange took me here as well. Tough messages, aren't they? I don't actually know what's coming out until I come on, and I just have to go with it. I'm getting quite good, though. Getting quite good at holding it together. I have my moments. Like, I feel like having a moment now. And I think that's fine. You wore wine today? Beautiful, Lauren. You're going to go and have a look at your video, darling. I've done you a video. It's good. I'm exhausted. Me too. Although, like I said, I've had a really nice sleep today. And with Tia, she was... Okay, so signs and synchronizations still going to be there, guys. If you feel like you need to purge, we know why. Get ready. Let's not slack on getting our lives in order. There's always things to do around the house. And try and pull away the best that you can. And I will always try and help you guys, okay, on this journey. Sometimes we have to deal with the masculines. You're exhausted too, it's fine. Nap and coffee, I should be going to bed. It's 2:31 in the morning. I actually feel like, I don't know, maybe I won't sleep. I don't know. Maybe I won't sleep. Okay, guys, you want to book yourself in a reading? That was a Celtic cross, that one. My readings are $25 each. You have a Skype call for an hour, which is $50. And then I'm doing a pick a pile for any donation. And they're good messages. They're really good messages. So if you want any of those services, email me. Might not get back to you till tomorrow. I'm not sure I'm going to really check my emails. Might have a quick check now. And then I'm kind of wrapped up for the night. So, okay. But all details will be in the description box. I would try and maybe put it in this one as well. No, I'm not. I'm not. It's just, I don't need to. You can easily click on the previous video and get the details there. It's that easy. I don't need to do some stuff. You guys are quite capable of doing your own stuff some of the times. Okay. We don't need to make it always so easy. We don't always have to be so accommodating, guys. We end up getting walked over and hurt, and then we don't speak up, and we keep all that suppressed inside, where actually a lot of that stuff really did fucking hurt. And you vowed that you're never going to allow yourself to be put through it again. And then still you're kind of hanging on to the person that actually, you know, caused those emotions to erupt within you. So let's just think about this. Bless you. You're welcome. I had that earlier. I sneezed like 2 times when I was in bed. 2 times. That reminds me of Emily. Okay. It's a video I've got of her. 2 times. He done it 2 times. I'll show you it one day. It's her cuddling a little Furby. And I sneezed twice. And I swear to God, Tia was mimicking me. She sneezed twice. Like I said, I came into my room, stand on my pillow. Oh, okay. Aren't you glad we met? Yeah. Oh, Lauren, you have the humour of my daughter. Okay. Oh, I was thinking of a joke. I can't think. Something to do with Lauren. Something to do with oranges. I can't think what it is. I don't know. It was a joke about oranges and bananas. I'm going to go. Thanks, Lauren, for the joke. Emily? Oh, you're on. Shit. I was shouting through the wall. I can see that you can say hi. Do you want to come give mummy cuddle? So needy, look. It's all right. I'll come into your room. I'm going to come and jump on you. No, why? Because it's 2:30 in the morning. Why'd you jump on so late? Okay. Should be in bed, really, shouldn't I? Okay. Let's see what tomorrow. Well, it's today for me. It's the 22nd. Let's have a look at what it brings. Okay, guys, I will catch up. I love you all too. Okay. Right. Sweet dreams. Sweetest of dreams. And, okay, we're going to crack on Yellow Heart. That's what coming up. Carol's Yellow Heart. Orange tomorrow. We're going to have some oranges, some carrots. Might do some fresh orange juice in the morning, squeezed. Okay. Shine on, shine bright. And, well, yeah, I'll catch up with you guys soon. Okay. Right. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.